Tonight, we're investigating claims a private USA student housing complex is trying to cover up crimes that happened there. Families of 3 USA students who are recent victims of a burglary tell NBC 15 News after the break-in they were asked to sign non-disclosure agreements, meaning if they signed, they couldn't tell anyone about it. NBC 15's Andrew Ramey has tonight's reality check.
Kim, they're known as NDAs, and you've likely heard about them recently in the news, but this was an apartment burglary in Mobile at the district across the street from USA. The victims say they don't want what happened to be kept in the dark.
So this is what I came home to.
Earlier this month, USA students living at the off-campus housing complex, the district, say they came home to this, their apartment ransacked, cabinets cleared out. Some of what was stolen can be replaced. Much of it cannot.
A lot of my jewelry that my grandma, who recently passed, gave me was missing.
My dad was killed last year, and some of his valuables that were passed down to me were taken, and it just broke my heart.
What's worse, their sense of security was also stolen that day.
Sometimes it's hard for me to go to sleep because knowing that someone can pop into my place whenever they want.
I also felt very violated. I've been missing a lot of clothes. A bunch of my clothes were stolen from me, like undergarments, and I can't even express how violated I feel.
The students suspect it was an inside job. A week before, they'd gotten this email from the district notifying them contractors would be in and out of the unit doing work.
They had a master key. They didn't have to break in, you know?
Yeah, so there was no forced entry.
There was no forced entry.
We told you about a similar break-in at the complex 2 years ago. Again, an early August burglary where contractors were suspected of using a master key.
After what was done, my first instinct was to get my daughter out of there.
But when these roommates decided to move out of a place they felt unsafe in, that's when the parents say they were asked to sign a non-disclosure agreement. An attempt, they say, to cover up crime where college students live.
They're sure wanting us to sign something. They're holding the lease over our head and sign a disclosure statement so we won't talk to nobody.
The families have since retained an attorney. We did reach out to the district for comment today. That request was acknowledged, but we never received a statement. We've also asked Mobile Police for data about how many burglaries have been reported there, and we will report back to you when we get that information.